live a little early. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and start continuing this game. Just put my face out here real quick before I go to just PS4. Apparently I have to go to the student council office. I haven't done this in a little bit, so I had to remember what I was doing here. I did go into the thieves' den and do a little bit of work in there. Bought a bunch of stuff. Found a student council room. It's next to the library on the third floor. Did you? So last time we were playing, I got the announcement that the student council office was looking for me. So now I gotta go find the student council office by the library. Broadcast room. Library. So this must be a student council office. So this guy's the same place. Are you Tendo? So you're the one everyone's been talking about. Our president wants a word with you. Don't cause her any trouble. Okay, well, who's your president? This is the student council room. What we're calling that here for. This is rather strange. Don't know, Kitty. Let's find out. Yeah, I've been a bit. She's the student council.
Earlier than expected.
Right. Yeah, so she's been investigating us a little bit. I haven't gotten any videos out since Monday, so Tuesday went, so 2 days now. I was hoping to get out the Last of the Go Buster stuff yesterday, and I actually was just about done with my Resident Evil video for Tuesday. I haven't worked on it since. I gotta put a little bit more work into it, so that'll probably be out next Tuesday. And we should be back on Friday with the Last of the Go Busters Mecha. I've just been a lot of stuff going on, trying to take care of a couple of things, and just didn't leave any time for what I enjoy as a hobby, which is coming on here with you guys and playing my games or showing off my toys and playing with them. So
Have a seat.
I will. Oh man,
I'll get straight to the point.
Okay,
Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents?
Why would I know the truth?
Can't answer that? Oh, of course. There's no way you would admit to such things.
Yeah.
Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
Uh-oh.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
What could all this mean?
That they're big fans.
We screwed up. Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
Not sure what you mean.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you?
It doesn't.
I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves. Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording?
That you are.
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us. You'll tell me, won't you?
Why would I tell you?
That's the same as admitting to it, you know.
No, it's not. Not saying something is not the same as saying something.
Go ahead.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
That idiot!
As loud as always. But his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well. Won't you take me to your friends?
I guess it can't be helped now.
Well, maybe we can do something about it if we take her to a group of people. Like maybe we can convince her not to do something?
Oh.
Here?
Is that girl a friend of yours?
What the hell?
What's the meaning of this?
I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto, An Takamaki, and you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
Well, Ryuji, you got a big,
An
fat
extremely
goddamn
similar
mouth.
technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame, while those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up.
It Could be coincidence.
How could that
But, you
not
know.
raise suspicions?
This girl's smart. Smart and
What do you
sneaky.
intend to do?
I kind of
Have
like
you
her.
come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment. Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
How do you verify it?
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you.
Took off my sandals.
If you
Feet feel
prove
so
what you're
good on
doing is
carpet sometimes.
just, I'll erase this.
Huh.
She wants to make a deal.
Maybe. Oh.
There
I
is
mean,
someone
I-
whose
I
heart
kinda
I'd like you
know-
to change.
I kind of know she's a part of our group, right? Because it's in the box art and all that kind of stuff. But it's very interesting to
Who?
see her become part of the group. Because I was curious how it would happen with her being like, "Oh, I'm gonna turn them in," and all
So
that kind
you're
of
not
stuff.
saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof. Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
Well, I will. I don't really have a choice at the moment.
It's just turning into a real pain.
Well, if someone didn't have a goddamn fat mouth, fucking Ryuji.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were.
Motorcycle.
Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
Yeah, she does.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though.
Doesn't matter. They'll still look into us. They're very curious about
And
this
even with
stuff.
that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
I am.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Very true, Yusuke.
Yes, it's best we
I
agree,
want that pasta
at least for
dish
the
on
time
the
being.
table behind us. Someone order that for me.
We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one.
I have to say that
We'll
the
just have to
menu,
recover from here on out.
those drinks actually look really goddamn good on that menu.
Yeah, yeah.
Dark coffee in a nice
Bad.
white mug compared to I've got my Star Wars Empire mug right now. It's all black with
So,
red.
we doing this?
I don't think we have a choice. We have to.
All right, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke.
Haha.
What could she be scheming?
I'm curious as well. As I said, I can guess that she's part of our group just due to the box art. I don't think she's the one in the black mask. I'm so effing pissed. Do we just gotta do what she says? Considering what has happened, it seems we have no other choice. I wonder whose heart the student council president wants us to change. Doesn't matter to me. But there might be a reason behind who she picks, right? I wonder who it is as well. I am curious myself. She mentioned how she wants us to prove our justice, did she not? Yeah, she definitely did. Then there must be some reasoning behind her choice. Please contact me immediately if you find anything out. And don't go picking any fights, okay? Do you understand, Ryuji? Why are you singling me out? I ain't dumb. Alright, be careful. She's a shrewd one. We'd best be prepared for anything. Alright, Thieves' Net has been up. Ooh.
Hey, hey!
Shouldn't you give- Yes, I do want to. Garden Energy. Oh, there you go, Mr. Plant. I really have to get these other things up. I need to do guts.
Yes!
What should we... That should do it for a while. Okay. Can I go downstairs with the cat? Knowledge is up. I guess I could read. I don't think I have anything to wash. I don't think I have any suited clothes. Items, tools, materials. Cards. I got treasures to sell. Brochures. Nope. Alright, we don't have any suited clothes. Good. Let's see.
Hey!
What do we have to read? I have the Gallant Rogue, which is good guts. Yes, let's do that.
Make sure your clothes up.
Let's try and increase our guts a little bit, see if we can't get up to the next rank. And then I can do the burger challenge again. Striking a pose of defiance with tobacco pipe in hand, he truly looked like a great thief.
Wow!
Ishikawa Goemon was a thief without peers, so he was a hero of the common people, huh? Yeah, he was.
Oh!
I have. That splendid spirit that pays no mind to the bad guys. He's a true example of a gentleman thief. After reading this, I'm sure you have a better understanding of a chivalrous thief's courage. Let's see, 3 points. Is that enough? Yes! Guts! Rake up! Cool. We'll just have to do charm and kindness next. Cool. Oh, I think...
Alright.
Was it... I needed staunch for something. What did I need staunch guts for? I think I can ask the... Ooh, I like that one. Want some cash? I've got a job you could do. Do you know about the Phantom Thieves form? People said when they made a request there, it got granted. Really? That sounds super useful. Come on, pay up. You understand the position you're in, right? Alright, so those give us a little bit of a hint about what we'll be dealing with, too, with the next criminal. There's some hints about loans and all that kind of stuff, so I imagine we'll be dealing with something like a loan shark. Hey, it's you! Morning, going to school now? I'm just heading home. This morning's sun is too bright. What about your job? This is a reporter that we ran into. I pulled an all-nighter. Journalist Ichiko, oh yeah, works around the clock, you know? Well, you work hard on your studies. I wonder if we can, make her one of our confidants. Or if she's just kind of involved in the next story somehow.
I was thinking you might not show.
We don't really have a choice.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse,
So yes,
once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
I agree.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
Can't you say something witty back at her?
Give us the details.
Why are you being so serious?
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have.
Oh, great. Awesome.
You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school. I hope you don't let me down.
You're so great. Thanks for helping us.
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
This is a tough one because we don't have any real good information to go on. We don't, other than there's a mafia boss and phishing scams and students. So
The student council president from Chujin Academy?
yeah, your sister.
Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
You never noticed?
Why would Makoto... Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity.
I'm being honest as much as I can.
Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
Oh, aren't you sweet? She's cute though.
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
Can we really do this?
We don't have a choice, huh?
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace.
Sound like the
Still.
Oboe, it sounds like a little bit. Some kind
Isn't
of
this a
woodwind in
prime
there. I like it.
opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
Not really.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for,
Right. That might make people believe in us.
Yeah.
I get it. That means even Akechi will have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
Let's prove our justice.
Hell yeah! We just gotta do what we always do.
Our
our
best.
time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
Okay.
All right. And I'm gonna see what I can find on the net.
All right. And I.
School up to you and Morgana.
Oh.
You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
Yeah.
I'll back you up.
Thanks. I was gonna go shopping.
All right. Let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
I want to go to Big Bang Burger and complete the next challenge.
We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Could I have a moment?
What's up, Yusuke?
Well, I had a yearning to see the Sayuri, so if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you.
Okay. That's fine. You can come by anytime to see the Sayuri.
The Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here.
It actually is kind of a gorgeous
I
painting. in
fear
that
I have
style.
found myself in quite a horrible mess.
What are you talking about?
To put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques.
Okay.
However, each of those struggles did eventually fade.
Right.
Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It
It's kind of-
seems I am trapped in what we in the art world call a slump. Are you aware that I am attending Kosei on an art scholarship?
Yeah.
Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work.
An interesting conundrum for a young artist to have, like someone who's that young. You know, his art has been lauded at times due to the fact that Madarame passed off his own and people seem to enjoy it. So he's got no lack of skill or talent, but it's an interesting thing because you often think, oh, an artist slump is something that you face when you're older, when the world's kind of worn you down. But here he is, he's, you know, facing his own. I don't know why I find that
Yet,
interesting.
what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind.
There's nothing wrong with your worldly desires to influence your artistic desires, I think. The zeal for something, the want to have something is often part of what moves us forward in life anyway. So why can't that be a good thing in your that desire for something, whether it's just beauty or the desire to take the next step forward?
To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore.
Use what you have in your heart, regardless of whether it's true beauty or the desire to move forward, my friend. You're so tough on yourself.
My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there.
No, there's nothing.
But I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I am so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts.
I don't think so.
Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create work I can be genuinely proud of. Just look at the Sayuri. Her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty.
For you?
Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, an
you're trying to
elegance so
replicate
sweet
it.
remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs.
Exactly.
Because the soul differs.
Exactly. It is not your work. Yes, you can want to emulate it, but you shouldn't try to make it.
But if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart.
There's nothing wrong with
What then is
admiring
the
and
heart?
being envious.
How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand.
Sometimes our greatest achievements come when we envy what others have done for themselves or are given. And it can be used to spur us forward to try and achieve for ourselves. Because envy doesn't necessarily mean you don't wish that the person who has that item has it, in a sense. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to steal it. Sometimes the desire to be similar, the desire to be like that, can drive you to do great things. I find that sometimes my greatest moments in life have come from being envious of what others have and wanting to have earned it myself. And sometimes it comes from trying to be good enough or proper enough or whatever you want to say for other things. Like I growing up as a kid, I used to be very envious of my best friend and his family. I'm not saying my childhood was, oh, so terrible, right? It wasn't. It was okay. There are issues, of course. Everyone has issues. And mine might be worse than others, and some might have worse than what I had growing up myself. But I used to be envious of my friend's family, and I used to spend a lot of time with his family. It was a very secure feeling in his family for me. And my best friend, we don't talk as often anymore, but we're still really good friends. I actually am really glad this stuff started to lift up with COVID because I miss seeing him. But when I decided that I was going to be with Jay, with my late wife, part of the envy I had for his family is kind of what made me work like I did with my family. I wanted to have that secure feeling in my own house with my wife and my kids and all that kind of stuff, right? And so I modeled what I did after his family and after my grandparents. And it's never easy, right? But like I said, I used that envy to drive me to be better than where I came from. And so envy doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing, right? It just means that you desire something, and desire is great if you use it properly. If your envy turns curdled, you don't do things properly. You might steal something, you might hurt someone, all that kind of stuff, just because they have something that you wish you did. And sometimes you don't see how you can achieve it, because I never thought I'd have a family. I never thought that someone as wonderful as Janine would have fallen in love with me and all that kind of stuff. I didn't see that kind of life for myself, and I don't regret my life up to the point where I met Jay, but I didn't look for a secure relationship. We'll put it that way. I was living a very different lifestyle than the one I ended up with when I ended up with my wife. I'm not saying drugs or anything. I've never really done drugs. Alcohol, yeah. I used to smoke cigarettes. But nothing besides that. I wasn't abusive, ever. I've never, ever hurt somebody in an abusive fashion. In fact, I used to get yelled at by Janine for not arguing back, because when I get upset, chances are I usually keep my mouth closed, because words said in anger are usually not the words that you wish you had said. Words spoken in the heat of the moment, right? That kind of stuff. And it's because of that, Jay would sometimes get annoyed, because she felt that maybe I wasn't being honest about how I felt. But when you're angry, you're honest about how you feel as angry as you are, but you're not honest about how you feel over everything I feel. I think, at least. I think that words said in anger can sometimes be terrible burdens. They can lead to you saying something that you might not have said otherwise, just because you want to hurt somebody, because you're angry and hurt yourself. And because of that, I have a habit of not opening my mouth when I'm angry or I'm hurt until I calm down enough to be able to say what I feel without it being an attack. And that actually really worked for Janine and I. Jay was a spitfire. She never said anything to hurt me. She was never abusive in her words or actions herself. But she definitely didn't hold back. And, when she would calm down and I'd be calm and we'd have our discussion, at some point when she was angry, she wanted me to fight back. She wanted something to be angry at, partially, I think. We had 2 major arguments in our marriage over, almost 13 years. Of course we had disagreements. Of course we had times where she was upset with me because I did something stupid. And there were times where I wish I could say that, I completely agreed with everything she did. Of course I didn't. Now, does that mean that we had a bad relationship? No, actually we had a really, really awesome relationship. I can honestly say we only ever argued what I would consider an argument twice. And it wasn't over stupid things like money or not enough time with me kind of stuff, right? We discussed those things as a couple, calmly and rationally, very honestly, because we had a very open relationship where a lot of that stuff was concerned. She understood where I came from as a kid, and I understood where she came from as a kid. We were very honest about that stuff, and because of that, we were able to figure out what strengths were. My strengths were not where her strengths were, thankfully. I'm not very good at the bureaucratic or the management portion of stuff where certain things are concerned if it's household stuff. I'm not. It's funny though, because when it comes to my work, that's usually what I do. I'm very management oriented. But I can't stuff. But she was good at that. She was good at the household stuff. She was really good at being a good caretaker for children and for me. Yeah, in our home life, she was the one who placed the orders. I was the one that fulfilled them. That worked for us. Because of that, but she never didn't take my feelings or anything into account. It was always a very, like I said, very, very open. She always asked me, you know, questions or do you mind if and it's the same thing for me. Like if I wanted to buy something, hey Jay, I know we got a little extra money. You mind if I make this purchase? I know it's not something we really need, but it's something I'd like to have. Do you mind? Though honestly, most of the time, any extra money we had was spent on spoiling the kids or each other. I got a story for you. Jay had a habit of not really taking care of herself. She felt happiest when she took care of everyone else around her, and that fulfilled her. But because of that, she had a habit of not always buying what she needed to buy for herself at times. She would spend on everyone else first, even if we didn't really need it. She'd be like, oh, well, you're gonna need that, you know, in the next 6 months or so we might as well just get it now. Well, winter was coming around, and her coat, like, she took very good sewing, like, all that kind of, I really don't know how that woman had so many talents. Anyways. Oh, we learned about talents in this game, too. Anyways, sorry. She needed a newer winter coat. Her winter coat was kind of old. It wasn't falling apart. She took care of it, like I said, but I didn't think she would be warm enough the winter coming up because it was supposed to be a really cold winter. And so we were at the store and I saw they had a really good winter coat for sale. And she's like, oh, you know, we had the extra money at hand. We, you know, taxes done, all that kind of stuff, and we usually use the tax money to get new clothes for the kids, you know, any little household items we need to do, and then set some of it aside. Well, I decided that rather than new clothes for the kids, because the kids were pretty well set at the moment, they didn't really need anything, I was going to make sure she got her coat. So we were going at the store, she's looking, she found a coat she really liked, tried it on, it looked so good on her, she was so warm, it was so soft, all that kind of stuff, and then she looked at the price tag and wasn't going to purchase it. I had my son and daughter take her around to show her other stuff that she was, that they were interested in, because there was, you know, the Christmas ornaments and Christmas trees and stuff like that. So while they were doing that, I snuck away, saying I had to use the bathroom, and I picked up the coat and I purchased it. She came back and I handed it to her, and she's like, we're not buying this. I said, oh, it's too late, I already bought it. And she tried to take the receipt from me, and she took the, she was about to return the coat, so I grabbed the receipt out of her hand and ripped the coat tag off, like, you know, the purchase tag, and I ate them. So she couldn't return the goddamn coat. Oh, she was fucking pissed. Oh, that was actually, that became one of the stories that we actually enjoyed looking back on later. Oh my gosh. I almost forgot about it. I fucking ate that. Oh, Lord. So yeah, you know, going back to the original topic, coming full circle, I do envy people who are married now, who still have their spouse and all that with them, especially when it looks like they have a good relationship. But it's not a hateful envy. It's not a hurtful envy. A lot of times, thinking about it, that kind of envy, it makes me remember some detail when I watch them interact some way that I might not have remembered otherwise. I have a great mind for stupid trivia. I pick up stupid knowledge and regular knowledge. I pick up that kind of stuff really when it seems to stick in my brain. But my everyday interactions are always things that are in my head, but I can't recall them as easily as I recall facts or book knowledge, right? I don't know why, it's always been that way for me, always. As long as I can remember, it's been that way. Like, my family will talk about some family function, and until they say something, I don't recall it. I'm moment they say it, I'm like, oh yeah, you're talking about this, right? But when they just mention it, it's only when they talk about some of the events that occur that my brain seems to latch onto it and pull it out. Or when I'm talking about something myself and some offshoot pulls it up for me, like the coat thing. And so, yes, I feel envious when I see people interacting together, but it's a joyful envious, in a sense. Which sounds weird. A lot of people, like I said, people don't really think of envy as ever as a good thing. But it's... I think it can be. I think envy can be a very great thing. I think envy has driven me at times to succeed more than I might have normally, and it's also those things that being envious of a person is also brought me great wealth and memories at times when I've wanted it by seeing someone interact and all that kind of stuff. I maybe this is just weird for me to talk about, I guess, but yeah, I think envy can be a great thing. Desires are a great thing, as long as you don't let those things become the one thing that drives you to terrible ends. As long as you use that desire, that envy, to promote you, that is how you should live your life, I think. I think everyone should do their best to be happy, as best they can, of course. And when you see something that you want or someone has, instead of taking it, instead of ripping it out of someone's hands, find a way to get it for yourself. Use that desire to fuel you, that envy to fuel you. Anyways, let me get off this somewhat serious topic and continue with this somewhat serious game.
To be perfectly frank, though, I am unsure of how to do so.
You are not Frank, you're Yusuke.
Would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world. Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
I'd be glad to help you.
You would? Wonderful.
Yeah, you're my friend.
At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work. But I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually.
I think you're putting too much stress.
I must go now. My curfew approaches.
Okay.
I look forward to speaking about this matter again.
I'll help you as best I can, Yusuke.
Rain, huh?
This is a great time to study. Rain actually increases your knowledge quicker. People are talking about it all over. Now, in my expert opinion, Aida of Class 2D is guilty. You mean Ida-kun from our class? Wait, start at the beginning. What's he guilty of? Supposedly he's been spending money left, right recently. Said it's because of some great part-time job he got. I see. That may very well be worth looking into. Right? Can you try asking him about it, An? I don't think he'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try. Although I've rarely talked to Ida-kun before. I'll be counting on you to back me up if something happens, Nin. Leave it to me. Thanks, that's a huge help. I'm hoping for some great things this time from Takamaki-san's world-class wonderful acting. Shut it. I hope this will get us even marginally closer to their so-called boss. I leave this Ida-kun to you, Gun, and I have high hopes for your acting as well, Han. You're both missing the point.
Hey!
Is it true that Ida guy is guilty? Well, we'll need to dig up some dirt first thing in the morning.
Hey!
Hey, what are you gonna do about Kamakawa? Did you decide not to call her after all? Oh, that's right. I can actually call her now. Oh no, Burger or Lady? Burger or Lady? Let's call the lady. There's a public phone. Should I call the maid? Yes. Full of guts. call the maid.
Hi!
This is Becky! Oh, wait, it's you. Well, it'll be 5,000 yen with the request fee included, you know. Is that okay with you? Of course, I'm fucking loaded. Or at least for a kid.
I see.
Very well. I'll head over right away then.
So, this is your room, huh? How do I put this?
Yeah, I know.
Never mind. So, what kind of kid are you? The way you opposed Mr. Kamoshida, I'd say that you're earnest and have a strong sense of justice. That being said, you called a maid service and requested me?
I was really lonely. I was really lonely.
I see. Oh, that's right. You have a criminal record.
I do.
Okay, then how about this? I'll let you skip class a few times. It's tough not having any place where you belong, isn't it? However, I reserve the right to change my mind if your grades drop. And in exchange, you won't tell anyone that I'm moonlighting as a maid. Sound good?
I promise. Sounds great.
Then it's a deal.
I've made a deal with Kawakami. This might let me do some more stuff here and there. I wonder how that'll...
To think you pulled off so many crimes while attending school. I can't believe you managed that by yourself. There had to be someone at the school helping you.
Maybe. Maybe not.
What do you have to say to that?
I have to say, I really like your, beret. Actually, that's really cool. I like it.
I am thou.
Thou art I.
Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the temperance persona,
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power. By the power of temperance! Slack off allows you to perform various activities in Kawakami's class.
All right.
Ooh.
What am I doing here with one of my students?
Looking cute?
Well, I guess I should get going. Oh, please request me if you need any help with your housework, okay?
Why?
Well, I mean, we know each other's secret, and it would really put my mind at ease.
Okay.
Besides, I'm considered over the hill for this type of job, so I don't get requested that often. I'll show my appreciation by making it easy for you to ditch class. Just think about it, okay?
Well, I guess she would be considered over.
Master!
Alright, Master. That'll be it for today. Heart. God, you have no idea how exhausting this job is. I like this lady. Listen, promise me you won't tell the school about this, okay? For both our sakes. Absolutely no talking about maid stuff to anyone. It'll be our little secret, just for Becky and Master, okay? Can you keep a secret? I will if you will. Oh my god, I love how you can see the big picture. I'll make sure to keep my promise, too. Heart. Well, I'm gonna head home. Oh, and don't forget to study for your exams, okay? If you waste all your time playing around, your grades will suffer.
Bye!
See you later. How do you, like... I guess it's an affectionate voice is what the heart kind of means, but I don't know how to...
Hey!
Let me see. Why don't you read something until we get there? Sure, let's see. Let's read... The Art of the Charm. I'm almost done reading all the books I have. ABCs of picking up ladies. A. Always open doors. B. Back that thing up. See, can it? Picture of the author. That smug grin just irritates me.
Hey, hey!
Well, I didn't realize how long you've been reading, so how far did you get? Not through the whole thing, man. Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
Don't you think all that blackmail stuff is insane? I didn't think it had anything to do with me. But there are even victims in my class. Ooh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly come asking if you want an easy, high-paying job. But then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. The teachers or student council press will do something about it, though. People are real worried. Oh, are you talking about that posting? I wonder if she was serious about it. Or if she knew about Kamoshida and the sexual harassment. She probably won't be too much help. That Ada guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. We're counting on you. Leave it to me. That level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. In any case, let us know if you learned anything.
Nijima-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
Well,
I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke. Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
Because you're a lousy adult.
Unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
This is the greatest disgrace in the history of this academy. If it were to be discovered.
Oh no!
This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
I'm doing the best I can.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once.
Why don't you help? You're a fucking adult.
You're the
She's
only
just a
one
kid.
who is reliable around here. Don't let me down.
You're just passing the blame on to anyone else so that you don't have to deal with
From
it.
what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand?
I do. Please, just give me a little more.
Huh. Well, yeah, she's just a kid. What do you really expect her to be able to do for you?
Kids these days.
So I handed a bill over at a convenience store and they told me they don't take foreign currency. But what I gave them was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people these days don't know who Hirobumi is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japan's economy. We all know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Hey, Tendo! Yeah? Between paper bills and coins, which one is issued by the government? Both. Both are issued by the government. So you're just another dull young person. Paper bills are printed by the bank, and coins are issued by the government. Oh. Huh. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing paper money since. Coins, which don't have as much of an effect on the economy, are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look after your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change. Imagine all the money you could ever want at your feet. Hope the next palace is somewhere awesome like that. Oh shit. I was going by U.S. standards. I'm pretty sure that the U.S. federal government is the one that deals with all the currency and all that.
Hey!
Yeah, see, Lady Anne's going to talk to Ida. You're gonna back her up, right? I am. But I guess I have to go. I heard shipping was as close.
and so I really need some money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun.
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
Huh? now that you mention it, yes. So, what I mean is...
This is going south fast.
Oh, Francois!
Huh?
My cat Francois got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast.
That's not convincing at all. Is she talking about me?
Yeah, Francois.
If Francois were to die, I think I'd die too. Probably.
Come on, don't talk like that.
If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job. You know something, don't you? I've heard the rumors.
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who...
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was that about Nishiyama?
that's...
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she?
No, not
Come
really.
on. Let's leave this guy to Lady An and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
Okay, we'll go and look for Nishiyama.
Do you have a minute?
What is it, Mishima?
You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything.
Alright, where is Nishiyama?
Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Ida.
But he's not there now.
Oh, so you want to ask him about Ida? So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him. I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school.
Okay.
I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
Thanks, Mishima.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know?
Yeah. Actually, I can think of something. First, I want to go to the library and change my book over. I'll talk to her in a sec. I want to just... not looking to sit down.
Nishiyama?
That's
me.
Hey, I found him.
You're that transfer student, right? You need something?
Yeah, I do, actually. What's this about a job?
Job? Are you talking about that one time? I don't know. I said I didn't want to do it.
Okay.
That's something Ida... Wait. Are you doing something to him? He's been acting really strange lately.
I want to help him.
Oh, what do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady?
Possibly. Tell me what you know.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job.
Right.
I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
What was this job?
I don't know. I was so scared, I ended up going home alone. But according to Ida, it only takes 10 minutes, and is good for people who don't stand out.
Huh. What happened after that?
Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began, too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right?
A man on Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
I'm not sure. Something's up, for sure. Have you found out anything, then? I've tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly, a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street, and your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. Well, I will contact you again if I learn anything more.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related.
Seems to be.
It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope.
Maybe
Does
we're
that ring
passing...
any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
It's not drugs. Probably fraud.
The Mafia are apparently behind all those scams. Maybe they're delivering the money from those?
Could be.
But it's in a small envelope. I doubt big stacks of cash would fit in there. Any other ideas? It's something the Mafia would commit.
Drugs, maybe?
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
True. I don't think it's drugs. Did you meet Nishima? Well, I looked into Ida on my way home. rumor has it he got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job. And that job's apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part in it down on Central Street in broad daylight even.
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady Ann. We'll ask Ida directly.
Okay. Can I please? I want to do my own thing. Alright, fine. Hi, Makoto. What's wrong? It's nothing. I was just looking at the bulletin.
By the way...
Anyway, how is the investigation going? I don't believe there's much time left at this point. It's going well. I'm glad I have something to look forward to.
Actually...
Anyway, this is a very important matter for us. I hope you can return with good news. And don't worry, I'll keep my promise as long as you uphold your end of the bargain. Let's go to the class. The classroom of ours. It's this room. It's down this way.
That's interesting. Do anything.
I think on is in this room. Hey, On.
Please tell me about the job, or else my beloved Francois.
She's still doing that? All right, take over for her.
Tag out. Give it up, Ida.
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know.
Nishiyama told me everything.
Did? You bastard! Damn it! Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
Alright, cool. Shake him down.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
You're a drug smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out.
What, me?
You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck.
Okay.
I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Well... Did you accept the money?
I gave them my bank account info. The money got deposited in there. They started threatening me pretty soon after that. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Never.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it.
That's where everyone tells me to go.
I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go?
Yeah.
Well then.
How'd it go? Did An's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find anything then? It's trafficking. That's serious. I just searched for Shibuya trafficking and got tons of hits too. So they're making people traffic drugs and threatening them. That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. What bold methodology. I would have imagined they would do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. They go for high schoolers. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day, while the police will be more cautious at night. Ryuji, you're over in Shibuya now, right? Do you see anyone like that there? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell, though. I mean, there's just way too many people. The goddamn rain's not helping out either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do then? Let's stop for today. Yeah, we can team up and try searching again tomorrow. I bet Ryuji would get picked up by the cops if he was out there alone anyway. Shut up. In any case, we have some new intel. Let us call that progress for today. Whoever asks us to take on that job should know who their boss is too. Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight and we can come up with a plan. Alright, Can I actually go to the library? No, I want to go to the library. I want to trade in my book. No. I thought I actually had a customer, but it's just you. I never get many customers when it rains. The cash register's gonna run dry at this point. We have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now. Yes, it is highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the Mafia. If we tail him, he may lead us straight back to his boss. He talked to Ida Nishima over at Central Street, right? Indeed. It seems that there's where our target waits. But who should be the one to go? Hey, Nana. That's fine. I'm just kind of chilling. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
The real question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be?
Yeah, it's probably the best idea, and stand out too much. I'll take that as a compliment. I have no objections. We'll leave this to you, Nin. Tricking people and using that as blackmail, those bastards are true cowards. It's kind of scary to think people like that are all around us in the city. Well, guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. Alright, no thing there, and... Hello, Master, it's Becky, your provider of comfort. I need to talk to you. Can you request me? The request fee is 5,000 yen, but I promise I'll do a good job. Alright, I think... Let's check to see what's going on here.
Master!
The secret maid teacher. She offered to let you cycle off. Housekeeping level 3. What does housekeeping do? Coffee or do laundry for you. Huh. Alright, let me go... Let me go sell my treasures. Alright, let's go to the hair shop. I think, let me go ahead and sell some stuff real quick. Yes. I want stuff. Okay.
Come on.
I don't have enough guts yet.
Thank you for calling the National Passport Information Center. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality, training,
Okay.
and political purposes. All representatives
You should be grateful.
We are experiencing higher than normal call volumes.
All right. All right, which one? Come again.
Alright, I don't want to learn more about that. Let me see if I can't get a temperance for someone.
Inmate!
Badoo!
About the status of your application, please continue to hold for the next available.
I don't know. Okay. 1 second. Let me go ahead and...
Hmm?
You certainly seem
Justine, you handle this. Registration? Are you sure? These are the paths you have walked.
Hey everybody, I'm going to probably continue playing the game in just one sec here. I am on hold with someone I actually really need to talk to on the phone here. So I'm going to continue playing the game, but I won't be speaking because it's some personal information, and I don't really want to share it out loud kind of deal. So give me 1 second to make sure my headset is off, and then I'll continue playing here while I work out. So if I pause and don't do anything for a minute, it's because I have to concentrate on the phone call for a sec. So apologize. Like I said, I'll continue playing the game. I just gotta be quiet here. So sorry guys. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn off the headset now and continue playing.
Done already? What? What? It is time, inmate.
Oh, this rain is so...
Oh! Hi!
Without a sign, without grasping it, the real question to be asked, where have I been? I'm
Hey!
a sharpshooter, I boost my parade, hiding both face and
What?
mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be?
You know... What?
All right. Okay.
So humid.
I don't get it.
Okay, we're all here.
There sure are a lot of high schoolers during the day.
Finding the specifics may be difficult.
Right. We're gonna grab him.
You should head over to Central Street. Like,
Sweet. Let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people.
All right, we might end up running into... Hello.
Hey, aren't you interested in all the hottest brand names? We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek?
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left. My boss will kill me if I go back to him. Look, I'll sell them to you.
What should we do?
It depends on the price, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what about you? These are... Well, that's disappointing.
Come on, the shop's right.
Seems like some kind of sale. I see. Everyone's really going. We can't fall behind either.
Why?
Oh. Hmm. All right. I have no idea which of these leads are... Sorry. Hello? Have you made any progress? That's good to hear.
Hey, you two got some time? It's real easy.
It seems we didn't have...
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something?
By delivery.
Huh.
So, you won't answer?
Huh? What's up with you anyways? What?
Oh,
It was all a joke. What? Anyways, I can't.
if you don't want to do...
You really gonna say that knowing who? No way. I'm out of here. You got...
I'm pretty sure he's part of the... I think we should get some... I tried to trick him into saying something, but... By the way, I'm going to...
That boss seems tricky. No wonder the police are having trouble. Anyway, you have some serious guts. Though we still didn't end... Let's stop here. It's an un...
Hello, this is Nijima. Thanks for... I dug it. I realize I'm apologizing. It just didn't feel right. That's all.
Speaking of, some girl called looking for you. Said she's got something. She seemed to know you, so I...
She must have looked up LeBlanc. That needs you. Then again, she called you. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's... Hey, hey!
All right.
I see. Nice. Yeah. Thank you very much. Now then. Oh. Congratulations. Please come again. I knew you could do it. Nice. Wanna head back?
So, we meet again. But my, what murky weather we're having. Speaking of murky, there haven't been any new develop. If they go so far as using calling cards to get attention, what kind of target will they choose next? To be blunt, neither do I. However, I'm positive they'll soon. Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my. I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves activity. If you hear any rumors at school. Aw, for real? We didn't get anything.
God, they.
We're going nowhere with this. Hey, can't we ask Miss Pre?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show her justice to satisfy her. There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like she says this is for the students, but I bet it's just.
But that mafia's stealing money. We can't just accept that. It's.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. They really have no talent.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't. Anyways, I'm sure we'll show.
That's exactly why we should do it.
It all comes down to intel in the end. If we don't start finding tips on that...
There has to be someone who...
That's right. What about that journalist?
You mean the woman who was staking out Madarame's house?
Oh, yeah. Didn't she give you her card?
This is for a rather major public...
Think we can trust her?
There's no other way.
Okay, let's contact her. Oh, yes. He says our time's up.
Happy hour's over, yeah? Anyways, guess we... Let us know ASAP when she responds. Got it?
Hey.
Searching all along, confessing while alone with that.
Master!
Jeez. What?
All right.
Good night.
Makoto? Hey.
Nijima-senpai, aren't you going to— You said you would keep it a secret, but rumors have started getting out. Wait, you didn't leak that information, did you?
Calm down. They're still targeting you?
Even that delinquent found out. He might try and threaten— Why is this happening to me? I can't afford—
I found some clues regarding your incident. I just...
You're really gonna help? Everyone thinks you're just doing it for a letter of recommendation.
That is not true. My goal here is to protect the students of this school.
Please, please hurry.
Well then.
What would you like? Thank you. What would you like?
What can I get you? Let's do it.